Hi, Scorpio. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for April 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in April and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This reading is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, and Scorpio Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Scorpio, now on to your April 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Scorpio, is the Nine of Pentacles, and this is being at peace and contentment with your life and having financial stability and abundance behind you. I feel like Scorpios are doing things in a new way, in a new manner. And it's like, take out the old and bring in the new. What doesn't serve you anymore, you will be tossing it, donating it. And in some ways, Scorpio, I feel like you'd really like some things to be fresh and new. This could be sheets, towels. It could also be paint, maybe furniture. And like space clearing comes up here. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are like saging your home, you know, cedar and sage, burning sage, and trying to clear your space that way also. You could be determining where to put your money. You could have some family like kind of bothering you about money, like they may be asking you for money, or they may be trying to get you to invest in something. So they may be asking you for money. They may be trying to get you to invest in a property, or to do something differently with your money. You could have some family members or friends that are like, hey, you need to get out of that investment and put your money in this investment. Or you need to get your money out of that IRA fund or bank account and put it in this instead. Some of you are going to have an interview for a new job. Some of you are going to be starting a new job. And some of you are going to be looking and feeling like $1 million because you finally get something fixed that was bothering you. It could be like, you know, how sometimes people's ears stick out too much. You could be getting your ears to go more flat. Or if you had some, or, you know, cosmetic surgery of some other type, or any kind of moles removed or birthmarks removed, or if you were heavy and you lost a lot of weight, you could be getting skin removed, although I've heard that's very, very painful. But I get you doing something that's going to make you feel like $1 million. Maybe you don't have to go through surgery to do it. But some of you, I do feel that you will be getting some kind of, you know, maybe you're getting Botox or something like that. And there's justice that finally comes down for you because money that was owed to you, you get it. So if somebody was withholding money from you, whether it was the government or a lawsuit or a business or a divorce, your partner, somebody that borrowed money from you, whatever it was, an insurance company, that withheld money to you or from you, I feel like you're getting this money in April. Some of you it could be May, but many of you I feel will be April. The next card you have in your reading, Scorpio, is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is a card that means God giving you a blessing or a warning. It could also indicate higher education or higher learning. It could also be you're the student or you could be the teacher. This could also have, a card could symbolize something to do with religion. Some of you are going to be delving in deep into esoteric subjects, which could be like metaphysical topics. Doesn't necessarily mean religion, although for some of you it could be religion. Some of you are going to want to mend fences. Now, this could be literal fences in your property, but it could be mending fences with somebody you've had a disagreement or a falling out with also. Some of you may feel like you want to move your life in a new direction, because some of you Scorpios may feel like you've gotten stuck in certain habits or behaviors. Some of you are finalizing the deal on buying a new home. Some of you Scorpios are also learning some new technology. Now that could be at your job, but it could also be in your home if you're buying some kind of new technology that you never had before. Could be an alarm system, could be Alexa, could be, security cameras. If it's in your own home, this could also be new technology that is coming to you if you're a working Scorpio. You may be considering asking your boss, if you're a working Scorpio, for an increase in your salary, because you may feel like you're either due for a raise, or for the amount of work and what you're doing, that they're not paying you enough. I do see Scorpios feeling that way. Some of you are going to get very ingrained in a new club or a group or an organization or a church or a religion, and like learning about it, learning the ins and outs about it, and then getting into it and being, it being part of your regular day or your routine. You may find it difficult in some ways. For those of you Scorpios that are doing that, there could be some people that aren't interested or don't want to talk to you about it in your family or friends. They may be like, why do you want to do that? Or why do you like that? Or what's drawing you to that? And they may not be interested. So some of you may not get support from those around you about that. Now, the next card you have in your reading, Scorpio, is the Three of Cups, and this is parties, gatherings, or celebrations. This could be 3 sisters, 3 females, 3 friends. It could be help from friends. You could be throwing a party. You could be attending a party. This could also be a celebratory conclusion to something happening in your life. Some of you, if you're a working Scorpio, are going to cross into a threshold where you're now going to start supervising people. Or maybe you already did that, but you may be supervising more people. That's either new to you, or there will be more people. And some of you, I keep hearing my guides say branching out, doing other things. Some of you in your job, you may branch out, or if you own a business, you may be branching out in your business, like with more products and services, or branching out with more locations. Some of you, you could be branching out socially for some of you. Doing detox programs and sea salt baths would be very good for you to do this month. My guides are bringing that up. Because I feel like, we all have heavy metals in our body. I feel like either stuff you've eaten or where you live, I get like toxins in you. I'm not saying you purposely took the toxins. It could be from what's getting sprayed on the food and in the skies. It could have to do with the ground, like your grounds around you or around where you work. Because I get that there's some kind of toxins in you that, so I would highly look into different types of detoxes you could do. And also taking like sea salt baths. Very helpful for Scorpios in April, and maybe all the time, but it's coming up in this reading. Some of you are going to make a connection with somebody that you've lost touch with. And this could even be like a friend you knew when you were growing up as a little kid, and they end up showing up on social media and you make that connection. But it could be somebody not from when you were little. It could be somewhere along your life, and you kind of like lost touch with them. You just, not like any fight occurred, but I feel that some of you make a reconnection with somebody that you've lost touch with. There's new romance brewing here for some of you Scorpios. If you don't see it in April, it could, and this is not going to apply to all of you, seriously, because some of you are already together with somebody, or you're single and you're not interested. But I do get new romance for some of you Scorpios could kick up this month or in August. Also comes up here. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. This card has come up 4 times out of 8 signs that I've read so far. You're getting it here, the High Priestess. This is a card that could symbolize you being psychic and intuitive. This card could also be symbolic that something is being kept secret or hidden by you or from you. It could also mean your high spirit guide a high spirit guide coming in for you today in this April 2022 reading. You've got to stop listening to other people's opinions and only listen to your intuition and yourself. You may feel like you've had too much trauma in your life and been jerked around by too many people over the course of your life. Not in April, but like this is like, I don't know why it's coming up here because this is like gone on. It's not talking about what's happening right necessarily this second. You know, you've got a lot of wisdom that you could really share with other people through the traumas you've went through. And my spirit guides are saying you would do excellent. It would be excellent for you to write a book, or at the very least to keep a journal, to write a journal. You've been part of things you could really share that are, some people have not had those experiences at all. And don't take this the wrong way, Scorpio. This isn't going to apply to all of you, so don't jump all over me when I say it. But some of you may have been involved in dark underworld kind of things that some people have no knowledge and experience about. Like, in other words, you could actually be a whistleblower for some stuff, or have some really deep knowledge of things and been involved in things or around people involved in things that other people out there in the world have no clue about, and you could write an amazing expose about it, an article, a book. Now, not all of you it's that. Some of you have just been jerked around and had a lot of painful experiences growing up that you could write your experiences about. Think about it, because they're really, it's coming up strongly here for you. And you may look back and say, I made a lot of mistakes in my youth. Maybe you want to write about those. Like I said, in a journal, or actually write a book, or make a fictional novel about it, but it would be based on true events. Like you could make the characters somebody else, but it could really be your life and things you experienced. Somebody in your family is pregnant or getting pregnant in April. It could be you, but this could be somebody connected to you. One of your kids, grandkids, a sibling. You could even teach a class on psychic development or write a book about psychic ability, because I feel that many of you Scorpios, your psychic ability and your intuition is so great that you could teach it or write about it. So the last card you have in your reading for April of 2022 is the Page of Cups, and this is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Could be you because you're Scorpio, water sign. This could also be a child to you because pages can represent children or adults that are immature or young at heart. Pages can also bring messages, and this page would be bringing in a message about emotions. Some of you could feel overwhelmed about some kind of complications that you may have experienced to do with a surgery or some kind of illness you've had in the recent past. And you may be having like a rebirth of consciousness where you're like, I'm going to live life to the fullest now, because you never know what the next day could hold. You never know what's your last day. So why live this cautious or guarded life, or be so concerned or worried or scared all the time? I need to live my life to the fullest. That comes up here for some of you Scorpios. You could have your inner child that wants you to save them or rescue them. You could do that through therapy or spiritual counseling, or some, like maybe even through an astrology appointment, or psychic could help you with that. But for some of you, you could also have a young, it could be an adult, but it could be a child that wants you to save them or rescue them from something. So for some of you, it's your own inner child. For others of you, there's somebody you're connected to that's going through, like, I feel like it's emotional trauma. Could be life situations getting them down too, where they may be looking to you to save them or to help them get out of some, save them emotionally, or save them. Yeah, I'm sticking with save them. They're not giving me any other words. If it's somebody else, you do have a deep inherent understanding about this person. So you get them. You understand what they're all about. You understand what they've been through. But for some of you, it could be you. And for some of you, you may even want to start a YouTube channel or some video platform channel or something on maybe social media, where you want to project yourself outward, like to show, hey, this is what I'm all about. This is what I know how to do. If you're psychic, you may want to start, or an astrologer, or you have some other talents or gifts that of any kind. You may want to start showing that to the public. And the easiest, fastest way to do it is on a video platform or on social media. But you could go other avenues to do that. Like I said, with writing. So that kind of could carry over from the High Priestess to the Page of Cups. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Scorpios for the month of April 2022 is clear quartz. And clear quartz enhances psychic ability and aids in concentration and unlocks memory. It stimulates the immune system and brings the body back into balance, and it harmonizes the chakras and aligns the subtle bodies. Well, your psychic ability has come up here in 2 different cards already. So if this enhances your psychic ability, you might want to consider working with it in April or wearing it. You're not going to let people get you down. This stone's going to help you not let people get you down and help you make big strides towards your goals. And you're going to get a lot of confirmation and validation if you give psychic predictions or you trust your own psychic ability and insights this month. You're going to get confirmation and validation. So definitely this is a good stone for you this month. This is also going to help adjust your chakras and your thinking and get you, like, I'm hearing your primordial self. And it's going to get you back into balance and alignment. And isn't that, yes, helps harmonize the chakras and aligns the subtle bodies. That is definitely going to happen for you this month if you use this stone. It's also a stone that's going to help you feel more mentally prepared if you have to, like, take a test or start some big project or make a speech or, make a presentation of some sort. It's going to really help you be, like, centered and prepared. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you will get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, you can access my most recently recorded links down below in the description box. There'll be a whole series of videos there. Just read what they are. You might be interested in them if you haven't checked them out yet. But I'll just give you a few of them that are below so you know what I'm talking about. As I always do every month, my psychic crystal readings for the month of April 2022 for each sign of the zodiac. That link is down below. When I end my readings on YouTube, I then go on to, after each sign, I go into the crystal and give additional psychic predictions and messages for the month we're in. So you might want to check those out. My What's Lucky and New for You in 2022 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings are now available on Vimeo. And that is a very, very popular video series I record every year in the month of March. So if you haven't checked it out yet and you want to see what's lucky and new coming up for you in 2022, you might want to check that series out. Also, my big love readings for singles and couples for this year of 2022. That link is down below. The first half of the reading is for the single people of your sign. The second half of the reading will be for the coupled people of your sign. I used tarot, oracle card, and the crystal in those readings. So if you want to see what's coming up for love, you might want to check that out. The other video series that I'm going to mention here is my Psychic Tarot reading for the new year of 2022, where I used the year ahead tarot spread, which they were running like 40 minutes long, and I pulled 14 tarot cards in those readings. So if you want to see what I got for your sign or your rising sign or your moon sign for this year of 2022, you might want to check those videos out. Also, if you would like to help support the readings I do here on YouTube, there's a donation link connected to PayPal down below. All the different videos links I have posted below. And a big thank you to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. So thank you so much for that. I do truly appreciate it. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I pull tarot cards, oracle cards, sometimes I use my crystal, and I write about 5 paragraphs worth of messages and predictions. Many people have found that they resonate with them. You may find they resonate with you as well. I've recently started putting these also on the community pages on the community page on my channel on YouTube, because I'm getting a little disheartened with Instagram. There's too many frauds over there pretending to be me and contacting my followers. So if anybody follows you, it's not me. And then they're going to contact you later and ask you if you want a reading. And they have misspelled either Lucky Mermaid or my name, or they add a dot after the underscore, which is the one that is coming up the most. I've reported it to Instagram many times. So have the viewers out there. I don't know why Instagram is not taking this account off, down. It keeps happening over and over again. If you get contacted, just know it's not me doing it. I can't answer all the DMs. You guys are so kind to let me know when this is happening, but the best way to go about it is to report them to Instagram and block them, because I keep doing it and it's not making them come down. So I just want to put that out there, because a lot of people do get these fraudulent accounts pretending to be me. They copy my pictures. And if you go to those pictures, there's nothing written under them. They're just copying the pictures. So that's a way to tell whether it's me or not. But anyway, so I hope you all have an absolutely awesome April, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.